Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys all doing today? My name is Rex, and this is your Daily Chat, episode 13 for Season 2 for December the 13th, 2016. How's everybody doing today? What is going on? Give me one quick moment here. So, some of you might be wondering, like, why am I doing episode 13 again? If you're on the YouTube channel, well, you really don't know. But actually, this is the second time I'm doing this episode today. I did one earlier, but I was just wicked stressed out. Not in a place to entertain people, and as a result, the show really sucked. It was just awful. It was kind of more of a pity party, and it was just horrific. It's up on the YouTube. It's up on the Twitch channel if you want to see the archive of it, but it's pretty cringy. So. Well, I want to make sure that you guys get good shows, at least as good as I can give them to you every day. And as a result, then, I am like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to come back and we're going to redo it, baby. Because that is how we do here on the channel. And yeah, you know what? For the people who did show up, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And hopefully you guys continue liking the show. But anyways, moving on past that, today was, like I was saying in the earlier show, I was talking about how it was my final exams have started, and I had the hardest one of all my classes today, which was computer programming. Horrific test. I knew coming out of it, I'm like, yep, failed the crap out of that test. It's just going to be curious to see by how much. Got 45% on my final exam. Thank God, had a really good grade going into it, ended up with like a C+ average. I'm okay. I move on to the next level course. We call that good. Look, at this time in my life, I really don't care about the grade. I just want to make sure I can keep moving on to the next level and so forth. So, happy about that. The second I got that grade, it was like a huge weight off my shoulders. Just like a massive weight being lifted. It was really, really nice. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, a little tired. So, once that was done, I was like, I can finally focus again. Because now it's like everything else after this, man, walk in the park. So now I can dedicate time to talking to you guys, doing good shows, getting ready for the Christmas vacation. And one of the things I want to record, I'm going to be recording a bunch of videos on Christmas. Now, some of them not so timely. Like they're like, well, that video's that product came out 9 months ago. Yeah, well, it's when I could record it. So one of those products being, I showed that I got the box of this on yesterday's show. It's the Logitech G900 Chaos Spectrum mouse. It is supposedly the most advanced wireless mouse to ever be produced. And as you can see right now, it is wireless. I will be openly honest with you. I've only used it for about 2 hours now. I am absolutely blown away by the quality of this mouse. This mouse is hands down the nicest mouse I have ever used. Even being sponsored, I'm sorry, it is the best mouse. This is the benchmark. This is the pillar or the brass ring that everyone has to grab if they're going to create wireless mice now. The Logitech G900 is just a phenomenal product. I can't say enough good things about this. And like you can see here, like it lights up RGB style. You can turn that off if you want. And the nice thing too is they have like a little button here to like force a connection if it doesn't work properly. They've got all the basics and all the extra advanced stuff sorted out. Mind you, like my old mouse is where's my old mouse? Here's my old mouse right here. It's a Logitech G500, and I've been using this particular one for about 4 years now. And compared to like the G900, it's big, it's bulky, this is like nice and sleek. This is very much a relic of its time. Now, mind you, the performance on this thing is also fantastic, but this, while it has two side buttons here, this also has two side buttons, but it also has a button or two side buttons on the right side, plus the unlockable wheel, which is just awesome. I cannot live without that unlockable wheel now on my mice. That's why I buy so many of the same one. It's not because I'm a massive fanboy. It's because they have a certain feature that I know is not available in a lot of manufacturers' products. So I have to stock up on the ones that I know do have it. And if you guys haven't noticed, actually, Razer is relaunching a very old mouse of theirs, a very old line called the Salamander. It's what the Death Adder replaced, but they obviously did refinements and stuff to the Death Adder when they discontinued the Salamander. But yeah, it's crazy that, that this is like the mouse that they're bringing back. I am shocked that there was so much of a demand that people wanted this mouse back. In fact, here, let's go take a look at it. The Razer Salamander. There it is. Salmalosa. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Not the Salamander. The Salamander's a particular type or a particular submodel. It's called the Razer Diamondback. My mistake. It's called the Razer Diamondback. But yes, they are relaunching the Razer Diamondback for $86 Canadian, or the collectors. I don't know what the difference is. The world's most precise 16,000 DPI 5G laser gaming mouse. That's pretty sick. This one is 12,000 DPI. I can absolutely assure you, unless I am seeing you on the world stage for Overwatch or League of Legends or something like that, you will never use 16,000 DPI. I can assure you. You are probably not skilled enough with your tracking of eye movements and all that to utilize 16,000 DPI. You will be fine. Like, that's an EP thing. That's not like a real need kind of thing. I'm very curious to visit the product page to learn more. I'm very curious to know what's in the collector's edition for this mouse. Because you gotta wonder, like, what did they really want here? Okay, so here we go. In 2004, they had the Chameleon, which was 1600 DPI. God, we were savages back then. Plasma Blue, Acid Green, Salamander Red. That's where I got the Salamander from, was from here. And then in 2007, actually, I did not know they still had this mouse available. So Frost Blue, Earth Green, and Flame Red. And now, after 8 years, they're bringing back with the collector's edition 16,000 DPI with chroma lighting. Obviously, it's a Razer, so they try and like make sure the light bleeds out from every orifice of this mouse. Exclusive to the Razer Store, the collector's edition. The Razer Diamondback Collector's Edition is a tribute to hardcore fans whose loyalty remains unwavering. This Razer Store exclusive remains true to the original icon, but comes with a booklet on its history in an exquisite premium package, so you can... Oh, that's it? That's the collector's edition? Is this piece of... Oh. Wow. I hope you guys don't get suckered in on this one. I hope anyone who buys this really takes the time to look forward at it. Because, oh, that's a ripoff right there, man. Ooh, that is... Now, mind you, I don't think they were charging any more for it, so that's pretty good, but yeah. And let's see here. It's got 2 side buttons, the chroma lighting, but I don't... Do they have a right side view of it? I don't know if they have a right side view. Oh, here we go. Wait, No, that's the left side. Although it's got a studded wheel, ribbed for your pleasure. Braided cable, which is always good to have. Oh, here we go. Actually, it does look like it does have a button here on the side. It does appear to have a button right here. So at least that's good. At least they're starting to do that. Get $15 off today. Well, that would actually pay for the shipping. But nope, I got a great mouse in the Logitech G900 Chaos Spectrum. I can tell you, I have never been so happy with the purchase of a mouse. It has been a long time since I've bought a mouse of any kind of like note that wasn't provided to me or came with an existing product. So this was a beautiful surprise. And yeah, it was a very big risk for me to buy this because it was, 1, expensive, and 2, I was buying it based off of other people's reviews. And that's kind of how I have to operate at this current stage, where I have to look at other streamers to see if they approve of something. And when Linus Tech Tip said this mouse was the best one you can get, it's like, damn, like they were right. How was your final? Okay, first of all, incredibly kind of you to ask. Thank you very much. That's just awesome. Thank you. I love to see manners. Second, it was horrific. It was like it is the most dreadful test I've had in years. Okay, like legitimate years. Just absolutely mortifying. In the 3 hours that we took the test, 3 people got up ahead of time and like were done the exam. The rest of us at the call all looked at each other. We all gathered around and we start talking. No one finished the exam. Not a single person in that room was actually done all of the questions. It was mortifying. I knew I'd failed it, but luckily I had such a high grade going in, I wasn't too worried about that. But yeah, it was sketchy though. Really, with the grade I got, it got really sketchy down by the end there. But I ended up passing the class, which means I can go on to the next level of programming, which is good. That's all I cared about. Just want to keep moving to the next level of programming. I'll fix the stuff on the way up there. So yeah, I'm happy. The teacher was pro as hell that way, where he got the grades up like this evening. So it was only like 3 hours of time down before we got the grades, which was just fantastic and really kind of, that's actually why I'm doing the show. I did one earlier today. It was crap, but now it's like I'm more at ease now. I'm more relaxed. I can see it on my face. I'm more relaxed. So yeah, that's awesome. And I just want to like do a show, and then yeah, we are definitely doing Overwatch tonight. Absolutely, we're doing Overwatch tonight because my next test is not till 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, meaning I can go to bed at like 4, get up at 10, study till 2, and then still make it to my test. So that's the plan for this evening, because I miss Overwatch. Yay! Yay! Yeah, no, I know. Well, this is going to be talked about in the year in review, which is coming out in 2 weeks on Christmas Day. Did you already study for it? No, but this test coming up for is international business, so I'm not too worried about it. The next test I really have to study for is puzzling mathematics, which is like encryption mathematics. That one's not till Friday, though, and then I need to study for accounting, which is next week, so I'll have the weekend to get ready for that. But for international business, I'm okay. I'm not too worried. No trade agreements, no laws, no country regulations, pretty basic stuff. Literally everything you could just Google. You could just Google all of the information. It's not that bad. My teacher even admits that you could just Google it all. So there's that. But yeah, I was just talking about my new mouse and how much I am head over heels in love with it. It feels so good to have a cordless mouse again. And I get what they mean by I made and 2 A's in accounting. Yeah, I ended the first accounting with I think a B+ because of the final. And this one I should get about a B+ too. So it's not too bad. Autocorrect. Yeah, I do. I know. Autocorrect is such a, oh god. It's the greatest blessing and curse I think we've had given to humanity in the last 20 years. It's just, yeah. Oh god. No, man, that's good. Yeah, it's not too hard to get A's. Like, once again, depending on how much you study for it, you should be able to get A's no problem. I've never been of the mindset that you can't get A's because you can't get A's. It's like, you just have to, if you're struggling with it, put more time into it. For me personally, I don't need to care. I legitimately don't need to care about whatever grade I have because I can outperform. I'll just outperform everyone when they need me to do something. It's like, that's when I shine. I've always viewed grades as just, arbitrary brass rings that for whatever reason I don't need to care about anymore. So have you started doing the Christmas event in Overwatch? Some of the skins that they have are pretty sick. The My skin is awesome. Reaper skin, of course. Reaper, like always, is the unofficial poster child of Overwatch, and therefore gets all of the best skins for every goddamn season. He's the Frost Knight or something like that this season, and he looks so good. I don't think Reinhardt got anything, which was noteworthy, which is sad, so I don't know what I'm going to get. I have 4,000 coins saved up, though, so I can definitely get a seasonal skin. Plus, I can also get a regular legendary skin. So I'm trying to debate what Reinhardt legendary skin to get, and I'm also trying to debate what seasonal skin to get. Because I don't think I'm going to buy boxes this time around. one, I don't have the funds, and two, it just, yeah. Actually, that's mainly the reason, because I don't have the funds for it. I'm not going to bother blowing $40 on Blizzard's, cash grab system. So I'll just end up golding one of the legendary skins. Or I might actually say screw the legendary skin and get like 2 or 3 epic skins where I can get most of the seasonal ones. Because the beauty of it is, like, stuff like Pharah is not legendary, it's epic. So it's only 750 points. Which means I can get almost all of them except the Reaper one. So that's the plan for right now. Stuff might change over the Christmas break, we don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. What are you all ready for the holidays? You got your stuff all good to go? When I did a search earlier today of the Twitch talk shows, I am very curious, and I have to contact someone at Twitch to find out why is the Chinese Parliament being streamed. Yeah, no, man, that is very true. You always do. It's a nice thing just to have. I know you. Yeah, man, I do appreciate that. Absolutely, I do, because manners nowadays are such a rarity. It is such a rarity for somebody just to know how to hold a basic conversation and just do, like, yes, it's kind of a dance, but you still have to know the steps to the dance. What's Mr. Green? What's going on, bro? Finishing up the semester? Yes, in the final exam, home stretch, baby. 3 more exams to go. Done by the 21st. Streaming by tomorrow. But yeah, that's the plan, man. I was just saying, I just did my hardest exam today. Got through the class. We're done. We're over. Now it's like I can start to focus more on my Christmas schedule, because I got to get review shot, tutorials finished, contractual obligations that are wicked expired and old, posted and recorded. Mind you, the content itself is not old because it's still a relevant product that's on their shelf, but the contract for when I was supposed to do it, oh my god. I am just happy the company hasn't sued the crap out of me yet, because they know I'm in school, which is good. They give me a lot of leeway because of that, and I did shoot them a finished and polished version of the video, and they're like, well, we'd really like you to change all of this stuff, like pretty much the second half of a video. So I'm like, well, that's gonna have to wait till I'm on break again. Better handle your business, dude. It's hard when you're a one-man show, Greem. It's so hard. My goal for this coming year, is it a paid contract? Kind of, sorta, but we worked it out already. Like, it's not a straight cash paid contract. It was more of a traded contract. So they sent me some pretty expensive stuff, and I just do the videos for them. Now, mind you, though, when I can sit down on the 22nd of December, when I'm done all my exams, I can literally pound out all of the videos in one afternoon. One afternoon, I can sit down and do all of them. So it's not like they're not going to get their stuff. And they see that there's still constant, persistent, like, streaming and stuff on the channel. So they're not too worried about it. Can't be in two... Exactly, Greem, exactly. When you have to do research, testing, writing, editing, recording, all of that yourself, you look at the time, it's like, yep, not enough hours in the day for this crap. I do want to end up eventually getting a camera guy. I do eventually want to hire a camera guy from the local tech school here, where they teach TV production and all that. So that way I could get somebody who could record, like, solid, golden, crisp B-roll footage, know how to do the A-roll stuff. Because something like that, where if I could even get the camera guy to do the editing, I could probably crank videos out once a day. It wouldn't be that hard then. But just right now, when it's a one-man show and you're doing the job of 5 people, you eventually say, screw it, and not worth it. Mike the Muscles, my man.
My man, Mike. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, guys? So, yeah, that's the that's the plan for right now, but we're getting there, man. Channel on the... I will openly admit, the growth on the YouTube channel has been stupid good for the last year. I mean, like, it has just been fantastic. My subscriptions grew over 33% in the last year. My views have been consistent. I mean, daily consistent. Almost the same number every day. which while like growth wise, okay, you're not like increasing the curve that much. The overall viewership, oh my God, blew my mind away for how good it was this year. Could not believe it worked out that well. So I'm definitely going to keep pushing that more and more in the coming year for 2017. Which, by the way, on the YouTube channel, there will be a year-in review kind of video that goes up on Christmas Day. So if you're bored and have nothing else to do while you're taking a crap and trying to avoid your family, boom. Are YouTube uncensored? Pretty uncensored. I don't know what you mean by that exactly. But yeah, it's like not... It's a more of a, like, my main YouTube channel is a tech channel, and then I have a vlog channel, which I was doing for a time, but the vlogs, honestly, it's not that I couldn't do them. I could do them quite easily. It's the fact that my life is so boring that it didn't feel vlog worthy. Oh, boobs out. No, you need a valid credit card for my channel on that website. No, that one's a paid by month kind of subscription thing. Yeah. But I'm just saying, man, if you really want boobs out that badly, you can always just go to Twitter. They have boobs out. That's where I get my stuff. I came to realize very quickly this year that if my internet goes down, while it sounds archaic as hell, you have to have a folder of backup. You have to have a backup folder because God forbid your internet goes down for 1 hour. What are you going to do? Everything I do requires an internet connection. So I was like, holy Christ. Like, I almost looked like a heroin addict going through withdrawals the last maintenance period that my internet provider decided to do. Because they don't tell me. They don't even tell my ISP, because my ISP is like a reseller almost. So they lease a portion of the line cap, and then they resell it off. So the people I go through, because they're way better than the actual company who owns the physical line, they don't tell my company that they're doing maintenance. So at 3 o'clock in the morning on random days, just no internet. I used to watch Casey Neistat on YouTube. Then he sold his company to CNN for $25 million. Said he would stop vlogging. Ro, how you doing? And yeah, Casey Neistat sold his company Beam for $25 million, which that story happened about 2 weeks ago, and it was just crazy. I did actually see I never saw a vlog. Never once I see a vlog of Casey Neistat, but the day he decided to stop vlogging, that happened to appear on my Twitter feed as recommended. So I watched it, and it's like, wow, man, that's nuts. I haven't busted to imagination since high school. You are 100%, man. You got to keep a spank bank available now. I know, like, when you think about it, it's like, I'm gonna look at photos. Do I look like Abe Lincoln whacking it to candlelight? That's ridiculous. But I'm telling you, when you have no internet, something is better than nothing, man. Like, and if you need to have a fleshlight during the times that you have no internet, son, go get yourself a fleshlight. That's how you roll. So Ro, how you been, hon? We were doing a scan of Twitch a few shows ago, and you were actually on my feed. I was very surprised. Only if it's Facebook. That's the thing, though, Mr. Green. If there's no internet, you can't get on Facebook. See, this is where the whole thing comes full circle. See, you see what we're saying? No internet means you can't go to Facebook and stalk your creepy ex, who while she might have been as tight as a rubber band, you can't go with that. Well, what do you know? I know, right? Well, what do you know? Yeah. Oh, man. I was actually looking up an ex the other day. God, she let herself go. I'm like, whew, dodged a bullet there. It's like, whew, whoever thought 7 years would be so bad? But yeah, Ro, it was surprising to see you on the feed. It's funny though, Ro, because you commit so many of the streaming crimes that I talk about on this show. It's like, oh my God. Like, when I watched your stream, even off air, I popped into your stream because I'm like, something, when you said that you were doing a talk show, I'm like, something about that sounded like really familiar and triggered me. So I went to go look up your channel and I watched it. I'm like, oh my God, so many crimes. So many crimes are being committed right now. It's fucking unreal. My wife has a lot of hot friends and or a hot sister on Facebook. Dude, it's the best. If you can get a wife who has the hot sister and the hot friends, and like they're like genuinely hot. They're not like, well, they're hot by comparison, but they're like hot enough that we're like other Twitter feeds would retweet them because they're so hot. Dude, you got yourself a goddamn winner right there, man. That's the, oh God. That's the goal, man. That's the American dream nowadays, folks. It's not making it financially independent successful. It's making sure everyone you know is attractive. Just in case, something goes sideways, you can swoop in and just kind of capitalize on it. Just remember, you guys got to keep this in mind. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. You keep those shots open. You take them when you can. Speaking of actually taking shots, who here saw today, I don't know how many of you guys watched Philip DeFranco, but apparently some really, and I mean balls to the walls, ugly bimbo, Tara, Tresa, something stupid like that, outed, I guess, her boyfriend as being gay. Like, I don't know why, that's even an issue. This is 2016. Get over it. You only drink water? Typically, yeah. I really don't like soda. Alan Thicke died. You know what? I did see that all over Reddit today. Unfortunately, though, I have no real, not like connections and like personal connection, but like even in like my nostalgia time, I have no connection to Robin Thicke. I don't know anything he was in. I don't have any like memory of watching something he did. So for me, it's like saying, Rob died today. It's like, well, who the hell is Robin? Why would I care? Like, I only know Robin or Alan Thicke as Robin Thicke's dad. I drink mostly soda. Family's Ties, was it? Was it really Family Ties? I don't think so. I used to watch Family Ties. I don't remember anything like that. Step by Step. No, it definitely wasn't Step by Step. Let's find out. Alan Thicke. Let's find out what he was in. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, Alan Thicke. Why is this turned? There we go. Oh, he was in How I Met Your Mother. He was in American Dad. He was in Fuller House. Oh, guys! Holy crap! Growing Pains. There you go. He was in Growing Pains. Thank you. That's the one show I did recognize. I never watched Growing Pains, but I did recognize the name Growing Pains. Copper Manhattan, Anarchy TV, The Point. Weird, I don't see it. Bear With Me, Carolina, Alpha Dog. Huh. I do not see Growing Pains on this list. I'm sure it's around there somewhere. He had a great voice. Kirk Cameron's dad. Neat. I had no idea. Once again, I'm not a huge, like, actor knowing person. Like, I'll know of an actor, and if you show me and say, like, this is this person, it's like, oh, okay. But I'm not, like, really good with knowing things offhand. I don't keep that kind of, like, knowledge in the back of my mind. It's just not something I've never been a media kind of guy for that type of stuff. And it's cool. I used to drink mostly soda, dude, but I have, like, the world's worst metabolism, so I can't drink soda on, like, a consistent level because I will balloon up in weight like crazy. It will be sick how fast I can gain the weight if all I do is drink sugar. He wrote a bunch of theme songs for TV shows, including Different Strokes. Ah, okay. See, I just can't imagine what he thought about his son when he released the rapey song Blurred Lines. I cannot imagine what was going through his mind. It's like, I wrote the Growing Pains theme song. You raped a chick. Good job, Robin. Good job. Like a female? He had a great voice. What do you mean like a female? I'm just catching up on what you guys are saying here. Live again. What? Yeah, Liquid, what's up, man? I got my grade. Everything's good now. I'm like more clear-headed now. I'm not too worried. We ended up getting also a grade on a major assignment we handed in for tomorrow's exam. Got an A on that. So it's like, well, I'm breezing into that class, no issues. So now I can be live and actually just chit chat and talk and just hang out. You believe like oh yeah, absolutely, Ro. I might have diabetes too, and my kidneys are susceptible to damage, but I love soda, dude. You're not wrong, man. Soda is pretty great to have, but and now like when you're like me and you've been drinking water exclusively for so long, it's hard to drink soda. Like your teeth actually itch because it doesn't feel right to have that carbon on them anymore. So there's that. And plus, soda just makes you more thirsty. It doesn't actually quench your thirst. So if it's going to do that, then I really don't see the point to having it. It's kind of like I'd rather spend, if I'm going to have sugar and fat and stuff that's bad for me, I would rather buy a tub of cookies than buy a soda. How many of those bottles do you drink a day? Oh, these are each 1.5 liters. I drink at least 3 of these a day. At least. In fact, do I even have a spare one here? Frick, I don't have a spare one. So that really sucks. I probably should have planned that out just a little bit better. So how many of you guys are ready for Christmas now? Come on. We are in the 12 days of countdown for Christmas. You guys have to start getting stuff ready. And if you're buying stuff off Amazon, I gotta know, how many of you are buying butt plugs? Come on, Ro, be honest with us. 2? 3? 2? Okay, we're gonna say 2. 2 for now. We got you, Ro. Don't worry, hun. We believe in you. You can make them fit. I actually had a friend who bought a dildo on Amazon, and I just looked at her. I'm like, come on, real on Amazon? Like, have some self-respect. It's okay, Ro. Don't worry. We know. We believe in you, hun. I'm just giving you guys crap. By the way, later tonight, I'll be doing Overwatch if you guys want to do that. But right now, man, we're just talking Christmas and just seeing what you guys are up to now. How many of you guys are actually staying in town for the holidays? Christmas? My kids are ready. I'm already over it. Oh, Mr. Green, I don't blame you, buddy. I love the Christmas spirit, and I love just hanging out, going to the mall, not even buying anything, just going to the mall and walking around and just experiencing the Christmas feeling. I love it. But the actual like Christmas part of it where it's like people want to come over to the house, I'd really prefer if they didn't. It's like, let's have a party. Let's nod and say we did. I just hate having people at my house during Christmas. Even family members. Like, my mom and my sister are fine, but everything else other than that is like, oh, God. I'm not even talking to my family. Hey, man, see, look at that. You're already one step ahead of me. Nah, like, outside of my mom and my sister, I really would never have other people at the house for Christmas. That was hilarious. I love you. I'm stuck with my wife's family who annoys. Yeah, but dude, didn't you just say she has a hot sister? It's like, come on, man. Just saying, like, take your shots where you can, champ. We believe in you, Mr. Grimes.
Go, Mr. Green. He's our man. He can't do it. No one can.
I'm such an idiot. Oh, God. But yeah, man, what'd you buy your kids for Christmas then? How are they old enough to like still keep getting toys, or are you having to buy them like real things now? I was listening to a radio host earlier yesterday or today. The word earlier seemed like the wrong word, but whatever. And he was saying, he's like, yeah, my daughters are old enough where they want to buy like clothes and, you know, like Victoria's Secret stuff. I'm like, how cringy does that have to be for a dad? If you're like a single dad and it says, what do you want for Christmas? I want a... Oh, hang on.
What do you want for Christmas?
I want a thong.
It's like, oh, no. You used to play with Barbie. Like, oh, God. I cannot imagine what's going to be like. In fact, I have a friend who has a daughter. She just turned 4 this year, and she'll be 5 in April. And it's like, oh my God, that time for him is coming up so quick. I am tracking her birthdays like a goddamn laser. So on the day she turns 12, I can start to bother him about it because it's going to be funny as hell for me the day he has to have that conversation. And I am so excited. It will be like when you're single and alone and your family and your relationship is all based on your chat channel and streaming, it is the small things in life that you look forward to. And tormenting my friend is going to be one of them. Speaking of torment, apparently Star Wars Rogue One is out now, or it's coming out really soon. I know people have already started to post reviews about the movie, and dude, apparently it is good. Now, keep in mind though, the people who are also putting reviews out right now are like the apex of fanboys. So their opinion, take with a grain of salt. I do have 2 nieces I'm close to. Now they're teenagers wearing thongs. It's weird. My wife buys them gift cards. Yeah, that feels like the most appropriate way to do it because, yeah, buying a teenager a thong from Victoria's Secret and giving it to, like, while you guys are handing out presents would just be awkward as hell. It's like, it's leopard print. Okay. Yeah, I actually bought a girl when I was in Iowa. I bought a girl, the girl I was dating. It was my first time I'd ever had a girlfriend during the Christmas holidays, of all things. I've actually never had a girlfriend during Christmas holidays because, well, I'm just not a... whatever. Moving on. I bought her pretty much, like, I went to the clearance section of the Victoria's Secret website, and I pretty much bought her, like, $200 worth of lingerie. Not even for me. I just thought she would like it because I'm an idiot that way. Look, she was not, like, thrilled about it because I think she thought I had, like, wicked bad ulterior motives. I'm like, no, I swear to God, I'm a good person. I just thought you'd like it. But, yeah, that did not go over well. Like, dude, how many people buy $200 of lingerie for, like, not even lingerie, it's fucking just thongs and bras. But how many people do that for a girl they just met? Like, I just wanted to give her a special Christmas. I apparently was, like, the worst person on the face of the earth. Ro, has a guy ever done that for you? You're the only female in this channel right now, so you have to answer all of these questions. We are depending on you, Ro, for the sake of humanity. By the way, I am goddamn starving. Apparently, I was not smart enough to think about my nighttime meals, and I ate all of my chicken for dinner. So it's like right now, my stomach is growling, and I just want to eat a baby cow. It's like women who get vacuum cleaners for Christmas. Oh, that's rough, dude. I can happily say I've never done that, but now I'm going to be way more aware of the things I buy now that you've said that, because it never dawned on me not to give a woman a vacuum cleaner for her Christmas. Because once again, I wouldn't give it because I wanted to clean the house. I'd give it because I know she wanted one. But now that I say it out loud, it's like, yeah, there's a reason I'm single. There's a reason I've been single for a long time. I'm kind of an idiot. One day I will not be a potato. That day will just not be today. What are you going to get your wife for Christmas? What are you going to get your wife for Christmas, man? I'm sorry, when I get hungry, I get really, really spacey. Like, super duper spacey. In fact, I kind of want popcorn. Should I go make popcorn? I have a popcorn maker in the other room, but that would take like a solid 2.5 minutes to make. And you guys might get really mad about that. Screw it. We'll just let it ride. I will deal with the hunger like a man. Plus, if I decide to do Overwatch, I'll be doing it on my other channel, so yeah. More jewelry. Yeah, that's true. Jewelry is a best way to go when you're buying women presents. I actually, one of the smartest things I ever did was I would buy like not like super cheap, but like, you know, relatively inexpensive jewelry that still looked pretty good. And I would actually buy like bulks of them. Like I'd buy like 14 necklaces at a time, 5 bracelets, a couple sets of earrings, and I would actually just keep them in my house to give away to girls if I had to do something. Or if, like, you know, it was like I was paying back a debt, like some girl let me copy her notes, I would just drop a piece of jewelry at their door. It was one of the smartest ideas I have ever had because it didn't cost me very much money and it made me look like a goddamn superstar. In fact, one girl I did, man, I've actually seen her wearing the jewelry I gave her, which is sick, but she's getting married now, which really blows because it's like, you are too hot to get married. Like, and the guy she's getting married to looks kind of like a foot. What's up, Wazao9? How you doing, man? Yeah, I know, right, Mr. Green? Dude, it's fucking smart. That's how you roll. What did I say? I have a feeling I said something wrong based on the chat channel. I don't know, though. I have to wait the 20 seconds for you guys to say something. But what's up, man? How you doing? Just talking about Christmas shopping. What are you buying, man? What you getting? You buying butt plugs, lube, mice? Remember, if you want a mouse, Logitech G900. Make sure you guys get yourself one. I just cannot say enough good things about that mouse. I really can't. I know it sounds super sellout, but it really is. Oh, dude. Oh, why you gotta do that to me, Mr. Green? Why? Why you gotta be like that, son? Now I'm... Oh, God. The like, hunger pains just set in. They just set in, and now I'm, like, just starving. I hate you so much. And, like, while I could go make popcorn, carbs are not what I want right now. I want protein. I want an animal to have died if I'm going to eat it. It really feels like a waste of time if I don't. Get our last of... Oh, yeah, dude. That's good, man. Hey, don't underestimate the power of the beads. Trust me, you can get a lot of good stimulation back there. Not going in, but popping them out. This is why they're spaced so far apart. I'm saying, don't yank it out, man. It's not like ripping a cord on a lawnmower. You gotta finesse it. Treat it like a bank safe. Just you know, pop, pop. Ultimate cheeseburger bacon. Oh God, I can feel the fat in the heart attack setting in. Did you get a bowl cut for Christmas? It was more like a crew cut. Like, I asked her to make me look as much of a douchey Twitch streamer as she could, and this is what she came up with. I think she did a really good job. I think I look like every other Twitch streamer now on the planet. So yeah, I think it's mission accomplished, Waz. What do you think, buddy? And like I've said today, guys, if you do anything, follow on YouTube or Twitter or anything, there is no alerts today because my entire system broke. Just straight up broke today. It won't even turn on. So yeah, if you guys follow me on any of that, no, I thank you, but I won't be able to show or display any alerts for Twitter or YouTube or Twitch, which really sucks. Looks like a mushroom. Does it look like a mushroom? What do you guys think? Mushroom? I say it looks more like I got into a fight with a blender, but that's more of a me thing. Like, you know, I really feel like I got that blender better than he got me. But I don't know. Let's see what the chat channel has to say. Why are you not working today? Get your money back? Unfortunately though, when you pay for the happy ending, you forfeit all rights to get your money back based on the quality of the haircuts. So, you know, in order to get like a little extra TLC, I had to forfeit any money back on her quality of work. Hey, them's the breaks, son. Trust me, you'll learn when you're older. It's the price you pay for being alone. And I can just tell by your chat, you are going to experience this for a long, long time. Don't worry. Please, have a seat. Have a seat right over there. Pop a squat in this channel, man, because this is the home of the Alones. I really wish I could have thought of something better for that, but unfortunately I'm just too hungry to care. What? Just tell Wazza, I gotta know.
Why won't you love me? Why? I just want love. Come on. I know you have misses. It's fine. Every guy does. Just take it as a compliment.
Look, every guy has misses every now and then. No one's gonna blame me. Even Mr. Green, who is married and has a misses, even he'll miss every now and then, right, Mr. Green? Back me up on this, buddy. Come on, it's you and me, broski. I'm depending on you, Green. I don't know why. I have one friend who he plays a lot of games, and he actually has like a growing YouTube channel, but yet he puts out like no content whatsoever, and I'll never understand that. Like, I see him play games constantly on my Steam, but he will never put out content. Or he'll put out, like, a video a week. Like, Christ, dude, you're literally already playing. Just record it. Then again, though, what the hell do I know? So, come on, guys. What else do you want to talk about today? Wow, you guys have been awesome. You guys helped me kill an hour with no issues. I still play games for sure, but just limited on time nowadays. Yeah, I feel you there, man. I really do. The only game I really play is Overwatch. Outside of that, I have not been able to even get back to the Witcher series or any story-based game for that matter. I play 2 games, honestly. Overwatch, actually 3 games. Overwatch, Hearthstone, and Rocket League. Those are the 3 games I play, and that's only because they are like the perfect trifecta of time. Rocket League, each round is 5 minutes, so it's super short. Hearthstone, if you want to get like a little bit of a longer game, and Overwatch, if you want to get like, you know, dump a couple hours but still not feel like you're wasting your life kind of style. Those are the games I really try and go for. But I'd really love to play games like Darkest Dungeon, H1Z1, all Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is pretty much indie game of the goddamn year. I don't care what the hell Jeff Keighley had to say. That guy is an idiot. Stardew Valley's game of the goddamn year for indie developers, and you can put easily over 100 hours in. So I want to experience that. I want to play that game. I love games that are bright and colorful, but I just don't have the time to do it. And on top of that, if I play a game like that, I really want to like record it and stream it, but then when I stream, I feel like I have to be on and entertaining, and I can't just enjoy the game. It's a whole bigger kerfuffle. A lot of people have been playing Arma 3 just lately. Arma 3 is not a new game there, champ. Arma 3 is old as hell. Arma 3, they unveiled the whatever edition, the Czech Republic edition or whatever the hell it's called. They unveiled that shit last year at E3. That is not a new game by any stretch of the imagination. But I understand what you're saying. Private server though? Arma. Where the hell is it? Arma 3 Apex Edition. That's it. Arma 3. Is it Apex? Yeah, I guess it's Arma 3 Apex Edition. That game is still wicked expensive though, and I just can't justify buying it because I already own H1Z1 and PlayerUnknown's Battle Royale, so it feels like it'd be a wasted $30 if I just bought Arma 3 when instead I could take that money and throw it at Blizzard to get boxes to get customary skin or customizable skins for a game that might die later down the line. You know, money management. That's how we roll. Okay, hang on, guys. I need more water, though. I can live with no food. I cannot live with no water. Give me a moment. I will be right back. I'll just throw some music on here, and yeah, I'll be back for the song's over. Aha, Billy, behold! I have cottage cheese. I totally forgot I had this in the fridge. I love it. Healthy, good. Get my gains, and I won't be starving right now. Woo! Okay. Where did Mr. Greaves go? Greaves, come back. We miss you. I need you. Oh, yeah, so, okay. Unless you guys have anything else more you want to talk about, we can always go do some Overwatch now. It's up to you guys. I am more than happy to keep doing daily chat today after dark, but I'm also willing to do Overwatch because, well, I just don't feel like doing anything now. I think it's time for Overwatch. Okay, so let's just do the wrap up here. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, subscribe button's right here. Twitch channel, subscribe button's up here. And yeah, make sure you guys follow and all that. Thanks so much for tuning in for a daily chat episode. What the hell episode is this? 13? Episode 13 for December the 13th, 2016. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I have been Rex, and I will see all of you next time. Bye.